fantastic Quine Cubbon printers, 250 and 125 post-classic. There is the green flag. So we'll see who's going to get the good start away here. 51 is in pole, then it's 7, then 41. And the pole sitter's got a good start, as number 34 and 103. Let's go to Chris.
No Mark Herbertson in there, 79 pulled out. Unfortunately, he came off there on the line, but it's Mike Hose who's going to be taking the lead. He's just got ahead of Keith Shannon. So it's number 4 for number 51, the 250s up the front.
Thank you very much indeed, Chris Kinley. So travelling marshals come through now, and followed by the very quiet electric hybrid Subaru cars that are being used from Millcrease for the inspection rounds. So it's a race that Ewan Hamilton has hit the front before. Mike Hose is a past winner, but not this year, of course. So potential really. Jeff Ward was a winner as well in this, so potential for a new name to go on this trophy. So let me just remind you then, don't think Mike Hose has started, and Dan Sale hasn't, so it's we've got 7, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 125s. Number 41, number 79, number 83, number 86, 89 and 97 are the ones and I think they're all on the grid there. So that's where the battle's going to come, to see who gets crowned the 125 champion. I think it's just the winner that gets to celebrate at the end alongside the 250s, but I'll stand to be corrected on that one. But let's see who is in the early lead. Out across 4 ways, Rob Pritchard.
Yeah, thanks, Tim. So 2 classes to be looking out for, as we can just start to hear them in the distance beyond Ballawetston, just slightly beyond our vantage point there. So Owen Monaghan, he'll have been surrounded by those 250s off the start line as 2 machines come into view to start with. It is leading through cross-four-ways, number 7, Ewan Hamilton from number 51, Keith Shannon, your first of your 250s through. And then there's number 12, Richard Ford. Owen Monaghan, there's the leader of the 125s, Solly 1. Andy Hunt, number 40, Barry Davis, number 34, Billy Cummins through as well. 2 more 125s, number 30 and 97 on the way through, number 68 there, and number 89, another 125, the newcomer Peter Roberts as well, Angela Cragg on the 250, then number 45, 35, 84, only time for numbers, 85 and 115, 71 and 76 also through, so leading the 250 class, Ewan Hamilton from number 51, Keith Shannon, and Owen Monaghan still going strong already in this opening lap on that 125, number 41 as well. And he's leading that 125 class quite considerably with a lot of 250cc traffic around him. And number 40, Barry Davidson, and number 34, Billy Cummins in close attendance as well. But in the 250s in particular, 2 making a break for it. Ewan Hamilton out in front, and number 51, Keith Shannon on the 250 Suzuki TR as well. But Owen Monaghan, great qualifying and a great start to this for him. Back to you, Tim.
Yeah, impressive stuff, and I'm going to let the bike noise tell the tale after we see our leader through. And that is 51, Keith Shannon, who leads. And now listen to this. 2 more coming to view. Second place is number 12, Richard Ford. 4.8 seconds is the advantage he has. In third, we have number 41 leading the 125s, Owen Monaghan. Fourth is number 103, Andy Hunt. And a retirement is there, number 85, and that is Danny Pullen. So a retirement for 85, Danny Pullen, clearly indicating very safely with 2 of the bikes around him as well. Went to the left-hand side as instructed, and it's 35, we're getting told. So that's Gavin Duffy as well. So 35 and 85 have retired. Gavin Duffy and 85 Danny Pullen. So 4.8 seconds it is that Shannon leads Ford. And then it's very close with 41 Owen Monaghan there as well in third, but leading the 125s. Fourth is number 103, Andy Hunt. Fifth now is number 40, Barry Davidson. Sixth, number 34, Billy Cummins. Seventh, number 86, Jeff Smith. Eighth, number 107, Michael Titchmarsh. Ninth, number 30, Rad Hughes. 10th, number 97, Simon Lehane. 11th, number 68, Jeff Bates. And 12th, 89, newcomer Peter Roberts. Cross four ways, Rob Pritchard.
Yeah, thanks, Tim. It'll be interesting to see over 6 laps how this race goes in terms of it's a bit of a battle of attrition sometimes, this class. It certainly was last year. 6 DNFs, I think it was, by my reckoning. First machine through, the first of the 250s. That's number 51, Keith Shannon, your race leader at the moment. And just a couple of seconds back is number 41, Owen Monaghan, leading the 125s here. The newcomer, they pulled out a big gap from the next trio on the way through. Number 40, Barry Davidson, going up the inside of number 103, Andy Hunt. And number 34, Billy Cummins in there as well. That's a great battle between the three. There's the next of the 125s. Number 86, Jeff Smith there into second in the 125s. And number 107 is through as well. That's Michael Titchmarsh on the 250. 2 more 125s in. Number 30 here and number 97. So that's Simon Lehane. Bit of a joust going on there. Number 68 and 89 as well. So number 51, Keith Shannon opening up a big gap at the moment as number 63, Angela Cragg, comes through. And number 41, Owen Monaghan, still going strong as well in the 125 class. But there's a great battle in behind in the 250s between Barry Davidson, Billy Cummins, and memory's gone because of this noise going through as number 84, Alan Smallbones, goes through. But that is a cracking battle going on for the podium places in the 250s as well. And Owen Monaghan currently in control at the moment in the 125s. To you, Tim.
Yeah, we should see our leader coming up over the hill. Here he comes. That is 51, Keith Shannon. Here's the man in second, number 41 now, Owen Monaghan. So he's leading the 125s. Here's the trio. So up into third is 103, Andy Hunt, and up into fourth is number 40, Barry Davidson. Fifth, number 34, Billy Cummins. Sixth is number 86, Jeff Smith. And seventh is number 107. And that is Michael Titchmarsh. Up into 8th, 97, Simon Lehane. 9th, number 30, Rad Hughes. 10th, number 68, Jeff Bates. 11th, number 89, Peter Roberts. 12th, number 63, Angela Cragg. 115 through there, up into 13th, and that is Bob Doughty. And 14th is number 45, Steve Higgerty. There's number 84, Alan Smallbones. He's moved up into 15th position. So it is Keith Shannon by 5.4 seconds. A growl of machines through there. 76 in 16th, Royston Phipps. And in 17th, it's number 71, Richard Boole. So 5.4 seconds, number 51, Keith Shannon leads number 41, Owen Monaghan, but he's, of course, leading the 125s. Third is number 103, Andy Hunt. Fourth is number 40, Barry Davidson. Let's go out to cross four ways, Rob Pritchard.
Yeah, thanks, Tim. You can see in the both classes, really, the leaders starting to assert their dominance here. But for both sets of podiums, it's still anyone's guess. There's some great battles going on in behind here. And here is number 51. That's Keith Shannon. He's pulled out quite a bit of tarmac on the rest of the field behind him as he heads through cross four ways. So there's your leader of the 250 class as it stands at the moment. And he's looking very solid out there at the moment. 3 more machines into view here. Who have we got? It's more the 250s. Andy Hunt, number 40, Barry Davidson moving up on the inside and drudged a little bit back. Number 34, Billy Cummins. Has he held it on the exit? Let's have a look. Can't quite tell from this angle here, but great jousting. There's the second of the 125s. Number 86, Jeff Smith. He's second in the 125 class on the way through as well. And number 107, that is Michael Titchmarsh on the 250 as well. What a battle we've got going on for the podium for the 250s here. Here's another one of the 125s as well. That's number 97, Simon Lehane on the Carpetcraft Honda as well. 2 more. Number 68, so that is Jeff Bates on his way through with a 125 bearing down on him. That's number 89, the newcomer, Peter Roberts, the man from Holmfirth as well. So at the moment, as number 63, Angela Cragg comes through, Keith Shannon still in control of this 250 race. Back to you, Tim.
Yeah, one bike spotted on the bridge. Hopefully this will be our leader. Into view he comes now. sounding as sweet as a nut, that. Number 51, Keith Shannon. And, of course, he's on that lovely Shannon Racing Suzuki. Oh, 3 into view here. And it is now in second, number 103, Andy Hunt. Up into third is number 40, Barry Davidson. And fourth is number 34, Billy Cummins. Fifth is number 86, Jeff Smith. So our 125 leader, Owen Monaghan, has not made it through at the end of this third lap here at the start finish. That last one through was number 107 in sixth. And that is Michael Titchmarsh. In seventh is number 97, Simon Lehane. And he, of course, is in the 125, so we'll have to recalculate and calibrate all that. Eighth, number 89, Peter Roberts. And ninth, number 68, Jeff Bates. There's Angela Cragg through, number 63. And that is number 115, Bob Doughty. He's in 11th. 45 through in 12th, that's Steve Higgerty. The lead then 16.5 seconds for Keith Shannon over Hunt, but there's a battle royal between Hunt, Davidson and Cummins for the podium places. 84 through, that's Alan Smallbones, the man from Lincoln. So, well, we've got to work out the leader of the 125s. We'll do that while we go to cross four ways with Rob Pritchard.
Cheers, Tim. We'll give you a few seconds just to get mashing those calculator buttons here as we see a lone machine on the way through to cross four ways. It's your 250 race leader, number 51. That's Keith Shannon, still stretching that advantage, but the big battle going on is in second, third and fourth in this particular class. You can see on the 125 field things starting to get spread out a little bit more. We didn't see Owen Monaghan through here, so possibly a retirement. Bad luck for him. But here in the 250s, it's number 103, Andy Hunt, ahead of number 40, Barry Davidson. Number 34, Billy Cummins here. They've been trading positions through cross four ways, Davidson and Hunt, in the last couple of laps. But Billy Cummins, he's in there. He's certainly keeping them honest as well. So it's certainly not a two-machine shootout there, very much a three. And here is your new 125 leader. That is 86, Jeff Smith on the Honda RS, the man from Cleethorpes as well. As we mentioned, the 125 field, it is only small in this one. There are only 8 machines registered. I think a couple were non-starters already. And here's a number 107 as well. So there's Michael Titchmarsh on the 250 as well. So Jeff Smith way out in front at the moment in the 125 class. And the next in that class is coming through cross four ways right now. That's number 97. That's Simon Lehane, the man from Pontefract. Back to you, Tim.
Yes, it is, of course, Jeff Smith, number 86, 5th place overall, who's the leading 125. But here's our 250 leader. And overall leader as well, Keith Shannon. Quickest lap was on lap 2. He's now done 4 of the 6 in this race, 82.466 miles per hour. That's 3 minutes 5.532 seconds. Here's the battle, and just edging out a bit of a lead there is number 103, Andy Hunt, in second. He's 0.8 ahead of number 40, Barry Davidson, who's in third, and number 34 in close quarters in fourth place is Billy Cummins. Here's the 125 leader. And that is number 86, Jeff Smith, safely through. So an 18.8 advantage, and well, Hunt, Davidson and Cummins all put in their quickest laps while doing some very close quarter battling around this 4.25 mile Colas Boulogne course. 97 is through. 6th place 107, Michael Titchmarsh. 7th, number 97, Simon Lehane. He's the second of the 125s. 68, Jeff Bates. He's moved up into 8th place as more machines cross the railway bridge. Up the railway line we look, and they'll come into view over the rise. And first of those machines and second now are in our sights, so we should get them across the line. 63, Angela Cragg up in the top 10 now in 9th, and number 115, Bob Doughty, is up into 10th position. Well, with that, let's go to Rob Pritchard across four ways.
Yeah, great running from the newcomer Angela Cragg there, getting into the top 10 of the standings as it goes a little more quiet, but here we are, right on cue. The first machine interview down into the dip, and then coming round the hedgerow is the man who's been in control so far in the 250s, number 51, Keith Shannon, into cross four ways for the penultimate time, roaring on his way up towards Church Bends as well. And I think I referred to it in the last lap with the field thinning out, and that is extremely apparent now as the other three machines fighting for the podiums get into view here. One's pulled away, coming around the hedgerow. It's number 103, Andy Hunt, from number 40, Barry Davidson, and number 34, he's still there, Billy Cummins as well. So that is still very much a three-horse race across for those two podium places in the 250 class. So number 51, Keith Shannon, still asserting his dominance here. 103, Andy Hunt in second through cross four ways, but in close quarters still, number 40, Barry Davidson, and number 34, Billy Cummins as well. Here is your 125 leader as well, number 86, Jeff Smith, all alone here on the road as well. So there's quite the gap in behind, particularly for those others that are chasing a podium spot in the 125s. The nearest of those is number 97, Simon Lehane here. One more machine interview. That's number 107, one of the 250s. That's Michael Titchmarsh on the way through cross four ways as well. To you, Tim.
Thank you very much. And the last lap flag is about to go out to our race leader, number 51, Keith Shannon. 4.25 miles away from victory in this Quine Cubbon Printers 250 Classic and 125 Post Classic race at the Blackford Financial Services pre-TT meeting for 2023. Here's the battle for the podium. And it's still as you were at the end of the last lap there. 103, Andy Hunt is in second. Third is number 40, Barry Davidson. And in fourth is Billy Cummins, number 34. But there is less than 2 seconds between those three machines. And they, well, you wouldn't want to be fourth, would you? There's one of them going to miss out on being on the podium, unfortunately, after giving us some fantastic entertainment in this race. 86 is the leader of the 125s. That is Jeff Smith. And he's got a comfortable lead over number 97, Simon Lehane. Sandwiched in between those two is number 107, Michael Titchmarsh. So we look out for 97. There he is, Simon Lehane. So he is second of the 125s. A small entry it is for them. There's another machine emerges into our sights here on the bypass. Distinctive colour there of outfits ridden by Jeff Bates, number 68. Easy to spot since they just stand out from the crowd. So hopefully we'll have a couple of the newcomers coming through very shortly, but no time to see them through. Let's go to Rob at Cross Four Ways.
Yeah, thanks, Tim. We've just had a retirement at Cross Four Ways on that last lap. Number 76, Royston Phipps, has just come to a halt here at Cross Four Ways, so that looks like his race might be over here, maybe some mechanical problems. Here's the man who's been right up front, and he is again through Cross Four Ways, number 51, Keith Shannon, leading the 250cc class by an absolutely enormous margin as it stands, as he gets up the gears and up towards Church Bends as well. There is that huge gap in the road that is still fanning out, and here's what we've been waiting for on this last lap, the battle for the podium spots. Those three 250s, 103 Andy Hunt, number 40 Barry Davidson on the inside, number 34 Billy Cummins is also still in attendance. Who's got it on the exit here? Oh, it looks like Andy Hunt's just having a look back at Barry Davidson there, who managed to get a beautiful manoeuvre on the inside line through Cross Four Ways, but Andy Hunt battling straight back on the exit. Number 34, Billy Cummins, is he just biding his time for his moment toward the end of the lap there? That race for those podium spots really is going to go down to the wire between those three. That'll be interesting to see across the line as the 125 leader, number 86, Jeff Smith, is on his way through Cross Four Ways as well. That field very much stretched out now with the retirements that we've had. Back to you, Tim.
Yeah, I think our race winner should emerge very soon across the line. Here he is. Applause rings out. Number 51, he's been in a league of his own. The man from St Helens is the race winner, Keith Shannon. So we wait to see who's going to be joining him on the podium. He'll have time to compose himself before Chris Kinley has a little chat. Two bikes pretty close quarters, one just a bit further back. It's 103. Andy Hunt is in second, and number 40, Barry Davidson's third. Billy Cummins, number 34, sadly misses out.